What's up, Tiger Paw? Did I make it on time? Looks like they haven't kicked off yet. Kick off in about... Yeah, hey, Joey, I saw your email. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Appreciate you. What's up, Timmy? Smoking Dog. What's up, Doc? What's up? Yeah, what's up, Doc? Did I miss Sexy Red doing the Black National Anthem? No, I don't even know what that is. I guess I missed it too. Just in time, good. Well, actually, well, never mind. It's a long story. But for some reason, my second monitor wasn't working. I had to finagle it. So it took me a couple extra minutes here to get set up. But it looks like they're about to do the ceremonial coin toss, unless they've done it already and I missed it. Cheers, everybody. All right, score predictions. What's up, Zona? Score predictions. I got Washington 35. No, I have to do what I said earlier. Washington 34, Michigan 30. 4-point victory for the Huskies. And yes, I am Team Husky tonight because I got money on the game. So there is that. What's up, Michael? What's up, Britt? Matt? Cheers to you too, Britt. America's team 31, Washington 17. I hope you're wrong. That's all I know about that. All right, so we got the coin toss about to happen here. Kind of bittersweet, though. This is the last game of the year, officially. The block M is about to be flipped to a W. So he's saying it's going to be from an M to a W. What's up, Daniel? My official pick for the Natty. I'm sorry, Michigan. I've gone against you all season, and I was saying I would not do it anymore. But I can't pick you to win this game. I have to take Washington to win 34-24. Joey's smart. I like what Joey's saying. What's up, Bean? Yeah, of course everyone's live tonight. It's the last game. I mean, it's the last game of the season, so. How are you and your better half doing? Well, I can't speak for my better half because she's married to me, so she's probably not doing very well. But I'm doing amazing and fantastic. Thank you for asking. No, we're doing good. I appreciate it. So Jim Harbaugh's father is going to be on the sideline tonight as an honorary coach, I heard. I don't know what an honorary coach is, but that's what he is, apparently. What's up, Mark? Love watching the games with you. Best for the new year. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like watching the games with you guys, too. Let's hope we have a good one here. I hope Washington wins, but I just hope we have a good one. The playoff games were great, so no complaints there. And it looks as if Washington's going to kick the ball off, so we'll get to see Michigan on offense first. J.J. McCarthy and Blake Corum. We'll see what they got. I'm really interested in the matchup between the Washington offense and the Michigan defense. That's going to be the story of the game here. Might come down to special teams. The ball is kicked off, and Michigan will try to return it to no avail. Good coverage there on the kick by Washington down at the 15-yard line. All right, so we'll see our first play of the game here from the 15. What's up, Christian? What's up, Danny D-Rock? Get our first look at J.J. McCarthy here. I expect that you're going to see a heavy dose of Blake Corum tonight. My gut tells me Florida State would have won it all. No, they probably wouldn't have, but they still should have been in there. All right, so from the 16-yard line officially, McCarthy's going to give the ball to Corum, and Corum gets about 4 or 5 yards out of that. 2nd down and 6 coming up. I got Washington 34, Michigan 32. I'll take that. I got Washington. As far as betting, I got Washington at +5. So I just need Washington to either win or lose by less than 5, and I'm good. 2nd down and 6. From the 20, McCarthy, first pass play of the game, complete over the middle for a 1st down at the 29-yard line. You picked Washington, you're smart. The people who picked Washington are smart. Over 56.5. I think I would take the over there too. That's close though. But I mean, according to my score prediction, that would be over because I said 34-30. That's 64. So that's over. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. And McCarthy's going to give it to Corum. Corum running through, gets a help from the defense, pushes him forward. He loses his helmet, but he got about 8 yards there. I said, what's the over-under on the amount of carries that Corum gets tonight? 25. Well, that's not a Vegas line. That's my number. But I'm going to say right around that. I'm going to say he's probably going to get around 25 carries in regulation. That doesn't count if they go to overtime. 2nd down and 3 from the 35-yard line. Corum again. No, that's not Corum. Sorry, that's the other running back. Anyway, 1st down, barely. He got it though. So 2 1st downs to start the drive for the Cheaters. What's up, Stub my pinky toe, bro? Bro? So 2 1st downs to start the game for Michigan, all the way up to their own 39-yard line. Corum is back in the game now. Look at this formation here. McCarthy passes complete for another 1st down right at midfield. So 3 1st downs to start the game. Michigan's driving right at midfield. I got the over-under that the chat mentions alleged cheating at 3,000. You mean at plus 3,000? What are you talking about, Lee? Yeah, I need a translator for that. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, 1st and 10 from the 49 officially. And he's going to give it to the running back. Spin move. Oh, they can't get him. Another 1st down. What are we up to? 4 now? 4 1st downs to start this drive. Michigan moving right down the field without a problem. Washington's defense has been somewhat of a liability for a lot of the season. And my prediction earlier was, if you watched the midday show, anyway, my prediction on there was the key to the game for Michigan is to run the ball. And if they can run the ball effectively, it's going to be a long night for Washington unless they can just keep up scoring, in which case it will go way over the point total. What's up, Roll Tide 99? Nature Boy, woo! All right, McCarthy back to pass. Under pressure, finally for the first time tonight, sacked. Our first sack of the night for the Huskies. And a loss of about 3 yards on the play. McCarthy, under pressure, steps up into the pocket, and when he does step up into the pocket, he stepped up right into the hornet's nest. Nowhere to go. Good defense there by the Huskies. Got him. They got him. 2nd down and 14, so a 4-yard loss officially from the 41 of Washington. They give it to the back. Oh my God, he's off to the races. Oh, he's gone. Touchdown, Michigan. Boy, oh boy. That was Edwards. They've already used 3 running backs on that first drive. Man, Washington's defense is going to have to tighten up. It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Michigan's offensive line is nasty. Michigan's line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball is nasty. But if Michigan's able to run the ball like they've been running it so far, it's going to be a long night for the Huskies. 6-0. We'll see if the extra point is good here. We might see a shootout here. It's going to be interesting to see what Michael Penix and this offense can do against this secondary. Michigan probably has the best secondary in all of college football this year. I'm not sure Michigan's played an offense quite as good as Washington's, though. So that's really the story. 7-0. That was quick and looked pretty effortless. Behind Clemson's secondary. Hey, Clemson's secondary was pretty good, not going to lie. I mean, not in the Kentucky game because, most of the secondary didn't play. Does Michigan have Washington signals? I don't think so. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard not to see somebody's signals when you got that get-up going on. You know what I mean? Those binoculars look strong enough to see at least to Washington. I don't know. I'm not a scientist or anything, but it looked big enough. What's up, Ferris? What's everybody doing tonight for the big game? Anybody having like a watch party or something at their house? You got something on the grill? I don't know. Sometimes people have like certain things they do on game day. This is the biggest game day technically in college football. What's up, Jake? Probably not a lot of parties since it's a school night / work night / weekday. What's up, Jay? Christian says drinking beer. Cheers to you. You're doing the same thing I'm doing. Yeah, it's not the Super Bowl. The game is not over. It just started. I mean, I'm no genius or anything, but from what I can tell, we haven't even seen Washington on offense yet. Their defense looks pretty bad, though. I'll give you that. But as far oh yeah. So Nature Boy says school is canceled tomorrow if we're here for the weather. Here too, which is weird. I mean, I haven't really looked at the weather forecast, I'm not going to lie, but the school did send us an email, said the school was canceled tomorrow. Well, not canceled. They got virtual learning, whatever that is. Well, I know what that is. It's worthless is what that is. But yeah, we're supposed to have bad storms in the southeast tomorrow, so a lot of schools are canceled, including my kids. As long as we don't lose power, you know what I mean? I expect, you know, we always complain about the amount of commercials that happen during these games every week. I expect it to be 10 times worse tonight. It's going to be way worse tonight than normal because they got to pay those bills. They got to pay Pat McAfee. Yeah, they got to pay Pat McAfee somehow. All right, let's get our first look here. Donovan Edwards' first rushing touchdown since November the 11th. All right, so Michigan kicks the ball off. That's going to be, yeah, he's got some adrenaline pumping through him. Hell, he almost kicked it through the uprights. So a touchback for Washington. Get our first look at Penix and company on offense. From what I'm seeing so far, they're going to have to keep up scoring with Michigan because if they can't stop that Michigan run, then Michigan's going to put up a lot of points. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 10 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first. Michigan up 7-0. Washington from their own 25. And he's going to pitch it to the back. And good run there. Muscles his way for about 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Good opening play for the Huskies on offense. MP about to go off. I expect Belichick to go to the Chargers. I thought I saw something today that said that Belichick was announced that he was staying. Unless they fire him. I don't think he wants to leave. I don't know. I saw an interview with him today. 2nd down and 4 officially from the 31. Penix caught for a 1st down and more across the 40, pushed out of bounds at the 37. 1st down, Huskies. Hell, we're only 5 minutes into this game. We've already got somewhat of a shootout going on. Where's the defense at? Penix did beat Michigan when he's at. I think you're right about that. With the Hoosiers. All right, 1st and 10 from the 42. An empty back set. No, well, they changed the formation twice. Low snap, but Penix has it. Rolls out to his left, looking downfield. Dumps it off to the running back for about 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 coming up. He needs to be taken out of the GM role. I agree. You talking about Belichick? Yeah, I agree with you there. I don't know what they were thinking doing that in the first place. That never works. The GM/head coach thing, it never works. 2nd down and 7. And they're going to hand the ball off. Good defense there by Michigan. Got about 2 yards. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and 5 is an open book as far as the play sheet goes. You can do anything you want here. A pass, a run, quarterback run. I wouldn't be surprised if they do some sort of bubble screen or, some sort of hitch pass behind the line of scrimmage here, because that's what college football is all about now these days. He's going to pass it. And he throws a short pass, breaks a tackle. Good play there. Boy, that was a bad tackle there. Wrap him up, son. He should have wrapped him up. Tried to shoulder tackle him, and he just ran into a brick wall. You got to wrap him up, man. Boy, they're going to make fun of you tomorrow in the film room if you lose this game. What's up, Defoe? Halo, Halo. OG stepping in. Pete, what's up? What's up, Halo, Halo? 1st and 10 from the Michigan 42-yard line. Washington driving. Penix again dumps it off to tried to dump it off. I got ahead of my skis there. Incomplete. He was under pressure, tried to dump it off in the backfield. Pigskin should be on ESPN. No, they don't need me. But I'd be fired in the first 3 days. I don't even know if I'd make it 3 days. They don't want me at ESPN, and I honestly, I don't want to be there. I don't know what's going on here with this guy on the sideline. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass there. Penix hands the ball off, run up the middle, flags down everywhere. He got about 3 yards out of that. Let's see what the flag is for here. The flag came from the sideline. Something tells me this is going to be a false start. It's going to be against Washington. I had the volume down. I couldn't hear what he said. He didn't give any hand signals there. Oh, they're saying that he called a timeout before the play. So first timeout of the game, Washington. I thought it was a penalty, but it was a timeout. What's up, Chunky Nothing? Yeah, timeout here with about whatever, a little over 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. I guess he didn't like what he saw there. What's up, Country Tiger? Traveling Fools, yo, 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 yo. What's up, fools? Yeah, it is weird to see a timeout this early in the game here. But Washington driving, I think they're going to have to score on virtually every drive. But judging from what I saw from their defense on the first Michigan drive there. What's up, Smoking Dog? I hate Michigan. I think I don't hate them, but I'm certainly not pulling for cheaters. You know what I mean? If I don't have like any sort of rooting interest, then I'm always going to take, I'm going to root against the cheating team. Plus I have money on Washington, so there is that. Jay, what's up, Sir UGA? Jay's hanging out with Huffer Billy Paul tonight. He should get a medal just for that. Hey, what are y'all doing over at Paul's house, man? Does he got any? Did y'all order some food? Did Mrs. Peete make wolf dogs tonight? No, she made some sort of chicken dish deal. I forget what she calls it. Some kind of chicken. Yeah, Saragua. Boy, I've got my fill of Dr. Pepper commercials. Is there any one of those that are good? They might be the worst commercials on TV. I'm not even kidding. I don't know who the hell is writing those commercials, but they are bad. What's up, Eric? Chicken dish deal. Yeah, that's how I describe it. I don't know what it's called. I did have Buffalo Wild Wings earlier, though. That was good. What are we looking at here? It looks like, somebody's ankle got rolled. Who is that? Is that Penix? Or the running back? Oh, it's Johnson. Yeah, they don't want to lose him. He's a big part of the offense. That'd be if Johnson isn't able to continue for the rest of the game, that is a huge loss for the Huskies, and they can't really afford any losses at this point. 2nd down and 10. Penix throws a screen pass, caught. Look at this, he's off to the races, inside the 30. Well, that's one thing Washington's got is speed. And it was on full display right there. 1st down, dogs. Fluffy dogs, that's what I'll call them, the fluffy dogs. Wood Duck, do you know Carolina Jackpot? Yeah, I do. Yep. 1st and 10. From the 26, Penix throws a Patrick Mahomes sidearm throw, incomplete. 2nd down, coming up just inside of 6.5 minutes. Doesn't look like he's coming back. Yeah, that's a huge loss for Huskies. If Johnson is hurt, hopefully they're just going to take him in the tent and wrap up his ankle or something. 2nd down and 10 from the 26. Yeah, he's back in there. He's back in there now. And it looks like they did wrap up his leg. Look at it. His left leg is all wrapped up. Damn, they did that quick. A handoff to the receiver. Great play design there. Got about 9. Can be a yard short. 3rd and 1 coming up. So it looks like Johnson is back in. I don't know if he's 100%. Probably not. What's up, Millis? Yeah, Jackpot's good, people. Michigan wins 35-30. You almost said exactly what I said, except the opposite. I got Washington 34-30. All right, so from the red zone, 17-yard line, hands it off to Johnson. And Johnson picks up 5, so there you go. After getting his ankle rolled, he's back in. He does have a slight limp going on here, but he's in the game. 2nd down and 5 coming up. I'm sorry, 1st and goal. They got a 1st down there. 1st down and goal from the 10 or 9. Johnson again spins all over him like white on rice. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal coming up from the 10. What's up, Huffer Billy? August is going to be a long way away. Yeah, geez. Don't even... Eric, let's not talk about August until the game's over, please. You trying to make me mad? Longest off season in sports. College football. All right, 2nd down and goal. And we're going to run it to about the 8 or 7 yard line. So 3rd and goal coming up from the 8. 4.5 minutes left and counting in the first. Yeah, there's what. Yeah, that's. You know what's sad is we're judging time by the portal window now. That tells you all you need to know about the state of college football. Hey, we got 2 more portal windows, or 1 more after this one. 3rd and goal. This is a big 3rd down here for the Huskies. From the 8 yard line. Oh, and they called their 2nd timeout already? Oh, no. Penix calls a timeout. The 2nd timeout called by Washington in the 1st quarter. Boy, they better turn this into to a touchdown if they're going to be calling 2 timeouts in the 1st quarter on the 1st drive. That's something there. There is no off-season, just preparation for the next games. Well, there is no off-season around here. So I agree with you there. Yeah, 10 commercials on deck. How many commercials are we going to see of Dion and friggin' Nick Saban tonight? God. Aflac commercials. So far, though, we got a pretty entertaining game. Opening game drive by Michigan. I mean, they ran right down the field with no problem against Washington's defense. Now Washington driving. We might see a shootout here tonight. I don't have any confidence after seeing Washington's defense on that 1st drive that they're going to be able to stop Michigan's run game at all. And Michigan's got 2 or 3. Well, they've got 3, but they've definitely got at least 2 running backs that can hurt just about anybody, led by Corum. Washington's going to have a hard time scoring inside the 20 all night. Yeah. What's up, D-Rock? Yeah, that's where Michigan's the best, is inside the 20-yard line. We haven't seen a single quarterback run from Penix all night or on this drive. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one, in the red zone here. Over under 8 on Aflac. That's a good one. I'm going to 8. I'm going to say under 8, but it's still going to be over 5. I'm going to say 6. 6 Aflac commercials. That'd be my guess. Washington's defense better trade the roller skates in for some cleats. Crimson Brave says over. Uh-oh, Jay's trying to stir up some shit here. Jay's the shit stirrer. All right, so back to the game here after the time. It's supposed to be a 30-second timeout, but that was more like a 3-minute timeout. Who's the halftime show tonight? Does anybody know? Is there some kind of special halftime show that we should know about? All right. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8 after their second timeout. And it looks like we got Johnson in at running back. We do. And Penix is going to change the play based on the Michigan formation here. The ball is snapped. Penix back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it in the end zone. Oh, he just overthrows an open receiver. Oh, my God. He was open. He doesn't really... That is very uncharacteristic for Penix to do that. He missed a wide open receiver in the end zone. Wow. He wants that one back. I can guarantee you that. Look at this. He's open. Threw it right over his head. Oh, man. He's going to want that one back. He was open. So they kick a field goal, and the field goal is good. So they do put some points on the board, but man, oh man, they needed a touchdown there. So 3-7 to start the game out. Washington drove down the field. I mean, they took a bunch of, that was about a 7-minute drive. I'd still love to see Penix on my team. Yeah. 2 timeouts for 3 points. That's not a good trade-off. I agree with you there. Yeah, they can't afford to be kicking field goals. As a matter of fact, Washington's probably going to need some sort of, I don't know, a special teams touchdown or a defensive touchdown or something. But I still believe that Michigan is going to stick to the script and just run the ball and punish them on the ground. I mean, I can't think of anybody on Washington's schedule in the Pac-12 that was as physical on the ground as Michigan is. There isn't anybody. There isn't anybody. And certainly not even Texas. That might be before this game, Texas might have been the most physical team they played all year. I know some people will probably say Oregon, but I think Texas was even more physical than Oregon. Yeah, it is better than a 3-and-out. And it's a 5-point spread, so if they lose by 3, I'm okay. As long as they don't lose by more than 5. Michigan's run the ball all year, haven't they? Yeah, I mean, Blake Corum's probably the best running back in the country. He's definitely in the conversation. Harbaugh will pull a Dabo, get cute, and turn the ball over. Maybe. I hope you're right. I don't know. If you've got a group of running backs like Michigan has, I don't know why you throw the ball more than 20 or 30 times. I'm being serious. That sounds like a very low number because it is, but there's really no need to. It's not like you just have to rely on one running back, right? And McCarthy can actually run the ball too, but they've got 3 guys. I'm with you, Tiger Paul. I would do the same. But we said that about Clemson all year with Maffa and Shipley, but they for some reason Dabo and Riley were just hell bent on throwing the ball for no reason, and it cost them a couple of games, honestly. Well, at least 2 of them. All right, so after the field goal, 7-3 here, we got about 3 minutes or so left in the opening quarter. What is this new trend with these giant hats? Can we get rid of... I hope that's just a 1-year thing. Those giant hats are stupid. I don't know who started that trend, but they need to be reprimanded. He's going to take it out of the end zone and goes nowhere. Should have just knelt that. I don't know what the hell he was thinking there. 3 minutes and 50 seconds in the opening quarter. If Michigan has a similar drive here, it may be a long night for Washington. Yeah, they're going to have to sell out to stop the run, and that's going to open things up for McCarthy to throw the ball. I know he's not like the most prolific passer in all of college football, but he's not terrible. I know people like to say he's terrible. He's not terrible. I'd say McCarthy is above average. He's not great, but he's not terrible. All right, 1st and 10 from the 14 officially. What's up, Go Tigers? And they're going to run the ball. Good defense there by the Huskies. Got about 2 yards for Corum. Dabo has a shiner symbolic of our season in the offense. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody posted on Twitter that he ran into Tyler from Spartanburg. I think he got the black eye playing basketball is what I heard. All right, 2nd down and 7 now. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left from the 17. McCarthy's going to be back to pass. Throws it deep over the middle. Caught! Big play in the passing game. Wow, big chunk play there for Michigan. Moving right down the field, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Look at this. Fooled the defense with the fake handoff to Corum. And Wilson with the big play. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Empty backfield. McCarthy throws, almost intercepted after it was tipped by the receiver. Ooh, that was close. That was close. 2nd down and 10. Looking bad for the Fluffy Dogs. Yes, defensively it is. Boy, he wants, God, that was right through his hands. 2nd down and 10 now. Pretty good numbers for McCarthy in the passing game so far. 3 for 4 for 55 yards. I'm not a mathematician, but that's 75%. 2nd down and 10. Oh my God! Touchdown, Michigan. Oh, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Washington's going to have to find a way to score. Their defense is terrible. This is the Washington defense that we saw for the majority of the second half of the season. Yikes. 4 plays, 86 yards. They made that look easy. Whoa. I hope this isn't a blowout. Washington's going to have to find a way to keep up scoring. It's like Tiger Paw said a few minutes ago. The field goals for Washington just it ain't going to cut it. (14-3) in the first quarter. Michigan batting 1,000 offensively right now. That wasn't even Corum. They got that touchdown. That was Edwards. Again, that was Edwards' second touchdown. Wow. Untouched, too. Nobody even touched him. Well, we'll see if Washington's got an answer here. I'm not too optimistic about it, honestly. Nate jumping around in his house right now. If that's happening, it probably sounds like an earthquake. That is a devastating 1-2 blow between Edwards and Corum. All right, the kickoff is up after the touchdown. And he's going to kneel it for a touchback. All right, Washington needs to get something going here. Hey, Washington, do something. Do something. Let's see. People are saying Michael Penix got snubbed in the Heisman. Well, let's prove him wrong, Penix. Let's show him why you should have won the Heisman. Don't get blown out in the national championship in front of God and everybody else. From the 25-yard line. Going to change the play at the line again. Michigan showing pressure. Penix back to pass. He's going to keep it. He's got a lane to run. And he's going to slide around the 31 or 32. We'll see where they spot it here. That's the first run for Penix of the game so far. Come on, we're all Washington fans right now, unless you're a Michigan fan, obviously. But everybody else, we're all Washington fans right now. 2nd down and 5 from the 30-yard line. Penix is going to pitch it to Johnson, and he goes nowhere. Johnson is clearly not 100%. He's got that leg all wrapped up. He's not moving the same. He looks like he's a little slower than normal. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 5 to be exact. Empty backfield here, so obvious passing situation. Oh, nope. Change in the formation. I still think they're going to pass it, though. Yeah. Penix back to pass. Caught. Makes a guy miss. No, I thought he made him miss. Good open field tackle there by number 0. 4th down coming up, and this is going to be... there might be one more play left here in the first quarter. Yikes. Washington's going to have to punt here. 4th down and 3. Do you get crazy here and do something, a fake here or something? They do not. They punt it away. What a shitty punt. Oh, my God. Oh, it does take a Washington bounce. They got lucky there. All the way down to the 21-yard line. What a bad punt, but it did take a good Washington bounce there. This next blue possession will set the game. Any points, and the Huskies are probably just too far behind. Yeah, this is a big possession here for the Huskies. A touchdown here, it's going to be rough for the Huskies to try to come back from that, no doubt. And Michigan knows it, so they're 21 seconds left in the opening quarter here. Michigan from the 21. This is about the last play of the quarter here. And gives it to Corum. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Wow. 60-yard run. 60-yard run for the Wolverines. Jeez-a-ree. That might be game. I'm not even kidding. They have no answer for that run. They've got no answer for the run game. This is exactly what we didn't want to see. Did Washington ever face a running back this year? I guess not. Wow. Is Michigan just that good? What's up, K-Dog? Winner takes on Georgia. Oh, man, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. That's why I said, after that first drive, when Michigan just ran right down the field with no problem, I said the only way Washington is going to stay in this thing, they're going to have to keep up scoring. And they drove down the field for a field goal and then went 3 and out and had to punt. That ain't good enough. Pete, can you see my message? Yeah, I can see you, Broski Bear. You mean what you're typing in the chat? Yeah, I can see you. Committee crying out about getting another TC. Uh-oh. We're not going to be hearing about the committee again, are we?
College Football Playoff Committee, congratulations. You need to pat yourself on the back because you have screwed every college football fan in this country tonight. That's what you have done. You have done that. Look at this right here, 45-7. Okay, now look at this. They just, luckily he dropped the ball. What is this? What is this? What have you given us? This is a national championship game. That's what this is. And it's 45-7. You thought TCU belonged in this game? What was the qualifications, College Football Playoff Committee? What was their qualifications? Getting beat by Kansas State. That qualifies you for this game. The biggest game of the year. The game that every college football fan, no matter what team they pull for, looks forward to. And this is the garbage that you gave us. Pathetic. You are pathetic. This is a disaster. This is a barn fire. And every one of you, not one of you deserves to be on that committee if this is what you think college football is supposed to look like. You owe us all an apology. Every one of you that's on that committee that pulled some crap like this deserves us all an apology. And I want it. This better not ever happen again. This committee needs to be redone, got done away with, whatever you want to call it. This is garbage. Pathetic. You are pathetic.
And I want it. All right, 1st and 10, Michigan after the start of the second quarter here from the 20-yard line. McCarthy gives the ball to Corum. Corum breaking tackles like it's his business. Got about 3 yards. How many yards after contact does he have? Like 100 already? It better not happen again. What's up, Rich Gang? Yeah, pathetic.
Pathetic! You are pathetic!
That guy's solid gold right there. 2nd down and 7. From the 17-yard line. Another run. And they're sticking to the run here. Another about 3 yards out of that. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4 coming up. 3rd and 4. Obviously, they're in field goal range. But considering the situation and the circumstances, a field goal rather than a touchdown will be a huge win for the Huskies at this point. Third and 4. From the 14-yard line. Blake Corum is back in at running back. And McCarthy calls Michigan's first timeout. McCarthy didn't like what he saw there. What's up, Dance? Dance Gregory Dance. That's a hell of a name you got there. What's up? Still 2 touchdowns behind with a field goal not looking possible. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not looking good, but the way things are going, to hold Michigan to a field goal here would be ideal. Listen, I'm trying to make I'm looking for the silver lining, the rainbows and the sunshine and the candy. You know what I mean? Adjust your score to 99-3. God, I hope not. I hope not. Y'all should have known, first of all, that Washington was doomed when I said I bet on them. 2023, I didn't win a single bet. Now, to be fair, if there's such thing, I did. I made all my bets preseason. I didn't make a single bet during the season, which that'll be the last time I do that. But I didn't win a single one of them. I figured 2024 is a new year. Maybe my luck will change. You know? What's up, Momo? My silver lining is rusty. Whenever Lou picks, bet the opposite. Unfortunately, Broski Bear, me and Lou went in together on the bet. we bet together. Lord have mercy. I would say whatever I pick the opposite. Yeah, hashtag blame Pete. It's definitely my fault that Washington can't stop a nosebleed. You know? Look, you got to give credit to Michigan. They're sticking to the script here and running the ball, which is their strength. I didn't even realize that Edwards was going in this game. I knew he was hurt for the last few games of the season. That if I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have bet on Washington, to be honest. That's a hell of a 1-2 punch between Edwards and Corum. Has there been a Connor Stallions sighting yet? They haven't showed him on the network broadcast, but I guarantee you if you go to Twitter after the game, you'll see about 100 pictures of Connor Stallions in the stands. That guy's an attention whore if I've ever seen one. He's more of an attention whore than that man lady for Bud Light. I guess Michigan defensive box is too good. To my dismay, go Dogs. What's up, Rich? All right, so after the timeout, from the 14-yard line, 3rd and 4. Yeah, hashtag bet against Pete. Yeah. If you bet against Pete this year, you'd be doing good. McCarthy batted down. Good defense there by the Huskies. 4th and 4. I'm assuming we're going to see the field goal team come out here for the Wolverines to make this a 14-point game. Best case scenario for Washington right now is a blocked field goal or a missed field goal. 32-yard field goal attempt. Nothing but a chip shot for old James Turner here. 84% on the year. Pretty good. And it is good. He snuck it in the left side there. So a 14-point game here near the start of the second quarter. 13 and a half minutes left. We need to see something from Washington. The game's going to get away from them. They're in a position now, and I know it's early and everything. I don't want to overreact. What am I doing? I'm about to give points to Washington. I don't want to overreact here, but I think that Washington is now at the point, as early as it is, where they're on a need to score basis on virtually every offensive drive here. They need some sort of momentum shift here, too. Are you guys a big believer in momentum? And I'm a huge believer in momentum shifts in college football. And right now, all the momentum is going to the blue. But they need some sort of big play, something to change the momentum of this game in their favor. Give points to Washington. They need them badly. Well, I could give them all the points. Yeah, watch. Here we go. Hey, Nate, watch this. You see the score, Nate? This is more official than what you see on TV. It's 99-17 Washington right now. They're going to cover. Actually, they still might lose. Oh. All right. Come on, Washington, do something. 1st and 10, Huskies with their backs against the wall early in this game. from the 25-yard line. Penix back to pass, throws it, caught, and he falls forward. I don't even know if he called that falling forward. He fell backwards, but he fell backwards, forwards. You saw what happened. First down. Man fell backwards, forwards. He's defying physics. Oh, Lord. 1st and 10. Inside of 13 minutes now. From the 35-yard line. Penix throws a dart, caught at the midfield, first down. Here we go. Let's go. I was talking about momentum shifts. We need a big play here. It's time for a big play. That was quite the call, yeah. You won't see that on ESPN, that's for damn sure. 1st and 10, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson wrapped up immediately. Who else besides Johnson do they have? I admittedly do not know Washington's roster like the back of my hand here. I know he's their star lead back, but he is clearly not 100% with the ankle injury. Is there anybody else that can carry the load for him? It's going to be a long night for number 7. 2nd down and 9. Look at him. Look at the way number 7 is running. He's clearly hurt. He's favoring that left leg, that left ankle. Penix, flags everywhere. Got laundry all over the field. What's up, B-Puck? That's going to be against Washington, I think. Yeah, false start. They're rowing the boat. Our first boat rowing of the game. Washington is rowing the boat. They're rowing the boat. They're going backwards. Wrong sport. This is not rowing. You're supposed to go forwards in football on offense, not backwards. They're rowing that boat. PJ Fleck style. 2nd down and 14. Penix back to pass, under pressure, rolls out to his left, throws it into coverage, double coverage at that. Incomplete. He's lucky that wasn't intercepted. That was a bad decision by Penix there. Threw it right into coverage. Yikes. Big 3rd and a mile now, 3rd and 14 coming up. Rowing the boat is for Minnesota. Yeah, that's where I got it from. This is a huge 3rd down here for the Huskies. From the 46. Empty backfield. They're rowing the boat again. Oh my God, this is going from bad to worse. They're rowing the boat again. Oh my God. The 2nd false start in the past 3 plays. And Washington is just imploding now. Penix knew it immediately. You saw how mad he got? What is this now? What is this? 3rd and 19. 3rd and 19 from the 41. Still rowing. Penix back to pass. Obvious passing situation. Caught over the middle. Yeah, 3rd and 19. Let's throw a 10-yard pass. That always works. I hate to say it, but you might have to go for it here. I mean, you're across midfield. It's 4th and 7. I would normally not advise going for it on 4th and 7, but you've got to get something going here. This is just bad. You got to score here. And they are going to go for it. 4th and 7. I'm expecting another pass play here. From the 47-yard line. They got to get to the 40 for a first. Penix throws it. Wide open. Oh, my God, he missed him. Oh, my God, that was a touchdown, bro. That was a touchdown he just missed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He was wide open. You can't get more. You're not going to see another receiver from Washington that wide open in the rest of this game. He just missed. That's the second time he's missed somebody that's wide open. That was 6 points. Oh, my God. Whoa, my God. Yeah, that might be it. You can't miss throws like that and expect to beat Michigan tonight. Oh, man. Oh, Penix, that's the second. You don't see him miss that. That is very uncharacteristic for Michael Penix this season to miss a receiver like that. I realized he was falling as he threw it, but oh my God. That might be the difference in the game. I mean, that would have been, we were just talking a minute ago about momentum shift. That would have been a huge momentum shift. It would have taken this game to a touchdown. And now they have to punt. Oh, man. I mean, they don't have to punt. They turned it over. Oh, man.
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
Congratulations. You tried and you failed miserably.
Yeah, that was bad there. Yeah, that might be the difference in the game. We'll see what happens. But, if they end up losing by a touchdown, then that is the difference in the game. Well, actually, that's the second time it happened. He missed a wide open receiver in the end zone on the first drive. They had to settle for a field goal. Then he just missed that wide open receiver. That's two. That is literally 14 points that are off the board from the fault of Michael Penix. What's up, Jack? Yeah, I think it's over. Probably. What's up, D. Taylor? I think that's an easy throw for Penix. Penix is nervous. Yeah, it's uncharacteristic of him. That's just not something you see. I mean, we've all been singing the praises of Penix ever since the Heisman ceremony about how he got snubbed, and which by the way, for the record, I don't think he got snubbed. I mean, the Heisman is a stat award at this point. It's a popularity contest, and the fact of the matter is Jaden Daniels had insane stats. So I'm not mad that he won it. That doesn't mean I believe that Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback than Michael Penix. But he's having a rough go of it so far today, that's for sure. Man, I still can't believe he missed that. I mean, the first one in the end zone that he missed was bad enough, but at least, I mean, that was a sort of a quick play. There was close coverage there, even though he was open. That right there was 6 points, no doubt. He's going to have to get it together. He's left 14 points on the board. Or off the board, to be more specific. Oh, man. All right. So after the turnover on downs, the score is right here. 17-3. It's at the top of the screen. 17-3, 10.5 minutes left. 1st and 10, Michigan from the 47. Blake Corum with the ball. Tripped up immediately for a loss of a yard. Good defense there by Washington. 2nd down and 11 coming up. Hey, what's up, Harold? Yeah, I'm amazing and fantastic. I'm hoping for a better game than what we're seeing here. And yes, every day is a great day to be a Tiger as far as I'm concerned. 2nd down and 10. Edwards in at running back. They're just switching out Corum and Edwards back and forth. Edwards with 2 touchdowns already in this game. McCarthy back to pass. Rolls out to his right, got all freaking day, throws it, caught on the sideline. Washington's saying no catch. What is the official call here? I guess he was out. No catch, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, he didn't even catch it. He dropped it. Again, I'll say what I said on the last drive. Washington needs a turnover or something. They need something bad, a momentum shifter here. 3rd and 10. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. McCarthy throws it, incomplete high pass intended for Johnson. So a 3 and out, that's good. We'll see our first punt of the game by the Wolverines here. That doesn't take the sting away from that last offensive drive for Washington, though, does it? But at least we don't see any more points scored by Michigan on this drive here. Yeah, Washington needs something bad. A special teams play or something. Maybe a punt return, a big punt return, something to flip the field here. The punt is up. And it's going to go in the end zone. I think he kicked that a little bit too far, further than he wanted to. So Washington's going to take back over from their own 25. Hitting shots down the field. Yeah, well, he's not hitting anything right now. That's part of the problem. Something's off with Penix so far tonight. I don't know if it's nerves or I don't know what's going on with him. That's probably what it is. 4 best teams. What? 4 best teams, no Mui Mumja. What?
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
No comprende. No speaking English.
Vandy Dandy likes Penix. All right, we need to see something. Again, I've been saying it for the whole first half. Eventually it'll come true. We need a momentum shifter here. Michigan is trying to help Washington by not running the ball. The problem is Michigan doesn't need much help, but Washington is doing everything they can do to give it to them. Michigan's just too good. They don't make a whole lot of mistakes. Any sort of giving them any sort of help is bad. Thank God Kevin Steele is retired. Shout out to everybody. We got about 70 people in here right now. I appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing and fantastic. Please hit the thumbs up. It's free. Listen, I don't care about the thumbs up, but YouTube really does. You know what I mean? So make sure you hit that. It's free. And if you want to support the show any other kind of way, there's other ways you can do it. Just click the description box and you'll find it. Who gave you that bracelet on your left wrist for Christmas? I've had this bracelet for a year, and I gave it to myself. How many teeth does Kevin have? Which Kevin? I know a lot of Kevins. Michigan, Washington, Oregon, Georgia, the 4 best teams. Well, hindsight's 20/20. We won't have to worry about it next year. We'll have 12 teams, right? All right, 1st and 10, Washington from the 20-yard line. Penix under pressure. Oh my God, this is getting bad. All the way back at the 5-yard line. A loss of 15 yards. On the play. Talk about rowing the boat. They're rowing that boat. Hell, they're about to the end of the river. They might not have any room left to row the boat. They're about to hit land. Second and 22. Well, they put him down at the 8-yard. They gave him a favor there at the 8-yard line. Penix under pressure throws it. Another open receiver, low throw. Penix is not on his game tonight. I don't know what's going on with him. Another wide open receiver missed. That's the third one we've seen in the first half. Yikes. Nine SEC teams in the playoffs. You might not be far off. Yeah, I know you're joking, but it'd probably be at least 6 of them. 3rd and 22. From the 8. Penix throws a short pass caught by Johnson. I'll never understand the 10-yard pass when you need 22. I don't get it. 4th and 7. Harbaugh sent Penix some hookers last night. Well, where's Connor Stallions? So now Washington has to punt. This is going to give Michigan great field position here. We need a turnover. It takes a Washington bounce, and it goes out right around the 33. It's what the chart, yeah, that damn chart. Oh, look who it is. The Harbaugh brothers. Harbaugh's got his whole damn family on the sideline. It's like a family reunion over there. Lee Corso's over there too. The hell's going on? The fix is in, my friends. Look, you got Daddy Harbaugh, who looks just like Jim, by the way. You got his brother. You got his mom. I don't know who that is next to him. Maybe his daughter-in-law or something. Hell, I don't know. It's a family reunion. They give it to Corum on 1st and 10, and he gets 8. Up to the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Stop asking me what the Christmas gift. I've had to watch for over a year too. 2nd down and 2. From the 41. Direct snap, Wildcat, and it works. 1st down and more. And Michigan is just adding insult to injury here at this point. Orgy. Is that the guy's name is Orgy? What the hell? Orgy with the big play. Mario Cristobal is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. That's going to be a holding against Michigan. They didn't call it there, did they? They didn't call it. Clear holding against Michigan didn't get called. The fix is in. So from the 46, Orgy's going to keep it again, this time for about 2 yards. Boy, this referee crew is pathetic.
Pathetic! You are pathetic!
That was the most clear-cut holding call I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he basically ripped the jersey off that guy. What's up, Tom? 2nd down and 8. Michigan's already got 200 rushing yards in the first half. And that time, Blake Corum gets taken down immediately. Only got about a yard. We have an injured Washington defender on the ground, and he's like squirming around. I think it might be his... I don't know what it is. He's clearly in pain, though. I can see that. It's his elbow. He's grabbing his right arm. Right after he makes the tackle, he immediately grabs his right arm. And he's still down. Anyway, third down coming up, just under 6 minutes left here in the opening half. Tom Crean is married to the sister. She looks like, what do you say? She looks like Jim with long hair. I'm going to leave that one alone. Hashtag don't get canceled in 2024. Michael says it's his lateral ulnar collateral ligament. We got a doctor in here. Dr. Michael. Hey, what's the rehab time for that, Dr. Michael? Hufferbilly says we know Georgia should be in the game. I think Hufferbilly needs to turn in his tater card and join forces with the Bulldogs. What's up, SEC dog? ACC refs, they aren't used to real football. Nothing is called. I do agree with you. The ACC probably has the worst refs in all of the Power 5. They are terrible. Oh, so 3 or 4 weeks? Okay. Well, he's got 8 months, so he should be fine to go next year. Rehab's about 8 weeks, depending on what shit you get hooked on. Oh man. Well, 17-3 is not how I envision this game going. How did Clemson do this year? I don't know who Clemson is. They did about as well as your first grade spelling teacher did, I guess. If Georgia wanted to be in this game, they should have beat Alabama. I agree with that. Jay's hijack Hufferbilly's phone. Come on, Washington, do something. Do something. Do something. What is that green guy? What is that apple? How much money would it take you to dress up in an apple costume on national television? That's the question I have. 3rd and 8. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Edwards in at running back. And they give it to Edwards. Up the middle. God, I got about 7 yards after contact. It's going to be 4th and maybe 1 or 2 here. I think Michigan's going to go for it here. 4th and 3 officially is what they say. I think Michigan's going to go for it. Why wouldn't they? I mean, they're dominating the line of scrimmage. It looks like they will go for it. Edwards comes out. Inside of 5 minutes now. Oh, no, they're going to punt it. I'm surprised they punted it there, honestly. Why wouldn't they go for it? They're right in the Goldilocks zone there, inside the 40-yard line. Timeout, Michigan. So the second timeout for Michigan, both Washington and Michigan both have 1 timeout left. If they're calling a timeout, I'm assuming they're going to discuss going for it. I don't know why you'd call a timeout and a punt otherwise. I feel like they're going to go for it here. Yeah, they are. You got McCarthy in the discussion here. So this is a huge 4th down here for Washington mainly. A stop here would be huge. Down by 14 in the first half. And literally nothing has gone Washington's way in the first half. They need some sort of a momentum shift. 4th and 3, and they do bring out the offense. I don't see any reason to do anything other than hand the ball off here to number 2 or 7. I don't know if Edwards is in there or not. Yeah, so Corum is in at running back. 4th and 3 from the 39. McCarthy's going to pass it, and he does. Incomplete. What did I say? What did I say?
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
What did I say? Why would you do anything other than hand the ball off on 4th and 3? You've got over 200 rushing yards in the first half of this football game, and you're doing a dumbass pass play for no reason. But that's huge for Washington. That was a terrible play call. He's out there. Jim Harbaugh is doing his best impression of Dabo Swinney on that play there. That's some Clemson shit right there. Clemson did that 100 times this year. How'd that work out for them? 1st and 10. After the turnover, Michael Penix hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson runs up the middle for about 5 yards. Actually, he got about 7. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Jack, nobody knows because these coaches outthink themselves. I swear they do. They go, oh, they expect us to run it, so we'll pass it. No, just run it. They can't stop the run, so run it. 2nd down and 4. Penix throws it complete to the tight end for a 1st down and more inside the 45-yard line. 1st down, Huskies. Little sidearm Patrick Mahomes action going on there. Now they're playing fast here. 4 minutes and counting in the half. 1st and 10. Penix hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson puts his head down and makes the defender pay. Only got about 3 yards out of that, though. Pete, I told you Harbaugh would get cute like that, but you called it. You did call it. I'll give you credit, Bean. You called it. 2nd down and 8. Come on, Washington. Let's flip the field here. Score. We need a score here. Go, Huskies, go. Come on. 2nd down and 8. Penix throws it over the middle. Caught. He's about to run backwards. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? He caught it looking at the quarterback and started to run towards the quarterback and said, oh shit, I'm going the wrong way, and turned around. He's about to row that boat forward. He might have been the first person in the history of history to ever row the boat forward. 1st and 10. From the 34. Caught by the tight end. That forward progress there, I think that's a 1st down. 1st down, Huskies. Let's go. This all started, by the way, with the terrible Dabo Swinney call on 4th down by the Michigan Wolverines. Come on, Washington. From the 23. Penix. Oh my God, I thought that was about to be intercepted. Incomplete. That was a terrible play there. Got away with it though. 2nd down and 10. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Yeah, let's get a touchdown here. Let's make this thing interesting. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. All right, from the 23. 2nd down and 10. Empty backfield. We got 4 receivers and 2 tight ends. This is interesting here. Obvious passing play. Penix. What the hell was that? What was that? God dang, man. You'd have been better off just running that. He was going to throw that no matter what. I hate that. I hate when they just throw it up without even seeing what's going on. That's how you throw interceptions, too. He's lucky that it wasn't intercepted. Now it's 3rd and 10. A bad situation for the Huskies. Are in field goal range, although field goals aren't going to do shit in this game as far as I'm concerned. From the 23. Penix lobs it up again, looking for a flag, and he gets it. That's going to be a pass interference on Michigan. First down, Huskies. That was obvious. But yet another play where he just kind of tossed it up there without the receiver even being open. He wasn't open. First down, Washington. The ACC refs finally got something right. Looked clean to me. Yeah, Huskies needed that bad. Bad. Look at Penix's reaction. He looks like me, my reaction to his last two terrible missed passes. First and goal from the 8. Penix hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson breaks a couple of tackles, gets down to the 5-yard line, 3-yard gain. Second down and goal coming up from the 5. Hashtag no field goals, please. Hashtag no field goals. Come on. Who said that? Yeah, Jack. Yeah, let's make this interesting. Second and goal. 1:40 and counting. And he pitches it to Johnson. Johnson, I thought he was about to break through that. If he would have broke through there, that would have been a touchdown. And he is slow to get up and clear discomfort and or if not pain. I thought he was about to get a touchdown there. Watch this. Oh, there was nobody back there too. He ran right into him, bro. He ran right into him. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5. Yeah, he was definitely, that was a touchdown for the taking. But again, you can tell he's clearly, I want to say he's probably about 60%. Johnson is just not, who's the backup? They've got to have another guy. I don't know if I continue giving it to Johnson. I mean, I'll give credit to him. He's a baller. He's out there playing hurt. But they've got to get somebody 100% in there. Somebody who has a burst of speed. He don't have a burst. 3rd and goal. From the 5. This is 4-down territory, by the way. I'm calling it. Penix, he's going to keep it. Oh, down to the 3 or the 2.5. They're gonna mark him at the 3. Go for it. I'm saying it. Go for it. Don't kick a field goal here. Do not kick a field goal here. I'll rage quit if they kick a field goal here. They're gonna go for it. The playbook is open on this one here. The ball is snapped. Penix looking to pass it, throws in the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Washington. He finally did not miss. Oh, flag. Oh, no. Who's the flag on? Who's the flag on? Don't you dare. Zebras, don't you dare. Holding against Michigan. And the play stands. Flag on Michigan. All right. Maybe that's the momentum shift I was talking about earlier. Maybe finally we're getting a little momentum shift here for the fluffy dogs. Yes, and that's a good point, John. Washington gets the ball to start the second half. And the extra point is good. We have a 1-touchdown ball game here, folks. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. They were rowing that boat hard. Now they're starting to row it in the right direction. What's up, Casey the boss? Nice you're on, bro. Yeah, nice to see you too. Thanks for thank all of you for hanging out with me. There's a million people streaming right now. The fact that you chose to come hang out with me means the world to me. Mrs. Pete rooting for Washington. Everybody's rooting for Washington. I mean, everybody outside of Ann Arbor is rooting for Washington. I mean, why wouldn't you? There was no hold. Nate.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
Of course there was a hold. This game feels like Michigan should be up 21. Washington is very much in the game now. Yeah, except for the fact that Penix missed 2 wide open receivers for touchdowns. This game probably should be tied right now, honestly. Yeah, Nate would never be biased. It's not like he's a Michigan man or anything. You know. Nate would never be biased. How long is halftime in the national championship game? Probably 45 minutes. All right, well, we got 42 seconds left here. We'll see if Michigan tries. I guess they'll attempt at least a couple of plays here. Washington gets the ball to start the second half, so don't give up the big play, Washington. McCarthy, oh my God, I just said it. I said it. Big play on first down all the way up to the 45-yard line. So now they are looking at trying to get some points here. They have no more timeouts, though. They can't stop the clock. So 37 seconds and counting for the cheaters. Caught again, this time across midfield. Why did he stay in bounds? That was stupid. He stayed in bounds for some reason. So the clock continues to run inside of 20 seconds from the 49. McCarthy's going to spike the ball. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. 16 seconds left. I'm sure there's a halftime act. I don't know if it's going to be televised. It's not like the Super Bowl, but I don't know. They might televise it. We'll see, I guess. 3rd down and 3. 16 seconds left. And McCarthy's back to pass. And he had a wide open receiver on the sideline. Incomplete. Terrible pass there. He's doing his best impression of Michael Penix from the first quarter. 12 seconds left. Halftime is supposed to be 20 minutes. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. So Michigan's going to punt here. And if I'm Washington, I don't even attempt to return this. There's a flag down, a delay of game. So they're going to row the boat backwards here, give them some room to kick it here. If I'm Washington, don't even attempt to return this. Just let the ball fall, go to halftime, and regroup. There's got to be another running back for Washington other than Johnson. We haven't seen anybody yet, though. He's been the only guy out there. Halftime act is Fantasia from American Idol? Holy shit. This UM team lets teams hang around. They did it to Bama too. Yeah, well, how many games has Washington won this year that by the skin of their teeth? They're the ones that hang around. They're hanging around right now. So they're probably going to kneel the ball. Had 3 seconds left. Kneel the ball here and take it to the locker room. You're going to have to, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Well, considering everything that's taken place in the first half here, the fact that it's only a 7-point game is great. For us, anyway. No matter who wins tonight, the Big Ten win, right? No. No, because Washington is not in the Big Ten until after the game. All right, so it is officially halftime. We have a one-score game. Washington gets the ball to start the second half. I have one question for you, and one question only. Are you entertained? This game should be tied. I'm just saying. This game should be tied. Washington should come back, but Michigan is built for that. Yeah, I said whenever Penix missed that wide open receiver for a touchdown, I said that might be the difference in the game, and it might be. It might be. What's up, Jeremy? +1 for Janet Jackson. We don't need any nip slips on here. All right, this is a family show. Give Washington credit. They didn't lay down. They were getting run over. Yeah, they did finally find a way to limit the running game there towards the second half of the second quarter. But the first quarter and a half, they couldn't stop a nosebleed. So we'll see what the halftime adjustments are here. For some reason, Michigan got away from running the ball too, like on the fourth and 3 play they had. The fact that they decided to throw the ball there was just insane. And that went 7 points the other way. So good for Washington. I like nip slips too. Janet Jackson might be 50, but she's still hot. I'm getting close to that age, so women that age are hot to me. You know? There's a lot of hot 50-year-olds out there. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to take about a 5-minute break, guys, for halftime. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'm not ending the stream or anything. I'm just going to take about a 5-minute break here. You guys feel free to chat amongst yourself in the chat. I'll be right back. Thank you. All right. Let's take a look at some first half stats, and then I want to look at some second half bets here. Somebody in the chat just mentioned the 200 plus yards on the ground for Michigan. I think they had a 60-yard run and a 40-yard run, both in the first quarter. That's 100 of them right there. All right. Game stats. Michigan's got 290 yards of total offense in the first half to Washington's 160. They're averaging 10 yards per offensive play, which is insane. And Washington has 37 offensive plays to Michigan's 29. So it only took Michigan 29 plays to get 290 yards. Both teams have 10 first downs. Michigan third down percentage 0%. That means they're getting first downs on first and second down. I guess they haven't even had a third down. What we at here? Passing yards. Here's the difference here. Washington 128 passing yards, and that's with the 2 missed passes by Penix to Michigan's 81. Rushing yards, Michigan 209, Washington only 32. Breaking news, yeah.
Breaking news from the PigskinPeete YouTube channel.
You know, despite the way things have looked so far, Penix is 13 of 21 for 128 yards and 1 touchdown. It's not terrible at 61% completion percentage. Johnson, who's hurt, got hurt on was that the first or he was either the first or second? I think it was the first drive of the game for Washington. Only has 26 yards rushing. But Washington's going to have to find a way to move the ball on the ground. They can't just rely on Penix 100%. And speaking of rushing, Penix has minus 5 yards rushing. A lot of receivers involved for Washington, though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you include the running back, 7 different guys have receptions. The leading receiver right now, I'm going to mispronounce his name, Odunze. Odunze. Let's look at Michigan. McCarthy is not doing so hot in the passing game, which is no surprise to anybody who's been watching college football in 2023/2024. 5 of 11 for 81 yards. That's a grand total of 45.5% completion percentage. That's terrible. What's up, Oregon man? Patiently waiting for the new NCAA football trailer. Yeah, what is the update with that? Is that supposed to come out in, well, they say it's supposed to come out, I think, in like May, which means it probably won't come out until about this time next year, because that's usually how those things go. They never release it when they're supposed to. All right, so rushing. Blake Corum, obviously, 8 attempts for 84 yards. He's not the leading rusher in this game, though. Edwards is. 3 carries for 93 yards. Which, for all of you Mensa students out there, is 31 yards per carry. 3 carries for 93 yards. He had a couple of big ones. So there's the difference in the game. Washington winning the passing game and Michigan winning the running game. I think we all knew that was going to happen. Yeah, let me pull up the... give me a second. Let's see if there's any second half wagers that are worth a you know what. All right, so here we go. Right now, the game line opened at 5. And as of right now, it is Washington plus 7.5. Man, I got to say, I would take Washington and plus. That's more than a touchdown for the second half. I would definitely take Washington in that. I mean, hell, they did better than plus 7.5 in the first half, and they played terrible for the most part. I think the second half actually favors the offense more than it does defense. Usually the defenses get a little bit worn down. That's why you see most games you're going to see the majority of the points scored in the second half. Now, the same can be true, to be fair, the same can be true for Washington's defense. They don't have the depth that Michigan does. So Michigan's likely to score a lot more in the first half than they did in the second half than they did in the first half too. So I'm not even showing this to you guys, am I? Here, sorry. There it is. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke there. That is if you want to bet on the final score there, plus 7.5. That's not the second half. I thought I clicked the halves, but I didn't. So that's about right because they're down by 7 right now. So the halves. The spread on the second half is Washington plus 1.5. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Look at the over-under, though. 27.5. So we saw 27 points scored in the first half, right? 10-17. So they're thinking about more of the same. I would actually go over there. I would go over the 27.5 for the second half. That's actually the better bet. Again, I think both teams are going to score more in the second half than they did in the first. I think it's going way over that, actually. Of course, I live in a state where I can't bet on this, so I won't be making a bet. But if you're in a state that you can, that's my advice to you right there. Hammer the over 27.5 for the second half. Let's see what they got on quarters here. So the third quarter, I like the overs on all these. The 10.5 in the third quarter, take the over. I mean, all that has to happen is either one team scores 2 touchdowns or each team scores a touchdown in the third quarter, and you're at 14 points. Yeah, I like the over on that too. What's the fourth quarter say? You see how it went up? Look, third quarter over. Oh shit! What happened? What just happened? Quarters? Anyway, it went up 5 points. The over-under went up 5 points from the third quarter to the fourth quarter. Yeah, I like the overs in all of them. I don't know about the fourth quarter over, but the third quarter 10.5 over, I love that. So, good luck for anybody who does bet on it. Last I heard, it's coming July. Oh, I see. Last I heard, it was May. They're already pushing it back to July. Before you know it, they'll get to May or June, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, new release date." You know, they'll probably end up releasing it, if I had to guess, sometime around the holidays, November, December, and capitalize on the capitalize on the gift giving season. Florida State will be out of the ACC by 2025. I don't think so. I hope you're right. If Florida State's able to find their way out of the ACC, that means Clemson will be, right behind them, riding their coattails. Not just Clemson, but probably about 4 other teams. NC State, North Carolina, probably Virginia Tech. I'm assuming Miami would jump on that train, too. That's 4 teams right there. Maybe Louisville. So, have we seen a halftime show, or is there one? What you doing, Gato? Cat's making all kinds of noise over here. I just hope I just hope Washington has a different game plan here. I can't believe Michigan decided to stop running the football there towards the end of the second quarter. That made absolutely no sense. I mean, I'm glad they did, but it still made no sense. I just got a couple of weather alerts on my phone. Let me see here. I know you guys are all over the country, but we're expecting some severe weather here tomorrow. Everything's shutting down, which is unusual for here. Let's see here. It looks like Georgia and South Carolina are going to get the brunt of it here. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Look at this. It's not raining here yet. I just went outside a minute ago. It's not raining here yet. Why can't I click on that? The hell? Here we go. Here's the local news station here in Charleston, Live 5 News. So it looks like the rain is not going to start here until about 2 a.m. This game might not be over by then. I'm only halfway kidding when I say that. Blazer Dog says, well, the base where I work is on standby tomorrow. Essential personnel only. Okay. Well, Jeremy, you're out on the West Coast, aren't you, buddy? I think the game's about to come back on here. So it looks like the worst of it is going to be, well, according to this, even at 9 a.m., it's still only a 50% chance of rain. I guess the big thing is going to be the wind. Well, it's bad enough for them to cancel school tomorrow, so here we go. Here's the, watch this. Oh, that's a big nothing burger there. Look at that. Here's a picture of the storm. Look at that. So it looks like it's encompassed by virtually the entire southeast at some point. Right now, Alabama, parts of Louisiana, Georgia are getting the worst of it. There it is. So it's moving this direction. I guess we're probably going to see the worst of it sometime after lunch tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, Pennick's making terrible throws. SEC dog, where are you at? Are you in Georgia? Yeah, Penix made two very uncharacteristic misses in the first half. You just don't see that. Hopefully, he's got his nerves set. I don't know what's going on with him, but hopefully he's got it settled down or whatever. They did get the momentum swing by stopping him on 4th and 3. Went down and scored. The biggest worry for me right now is I can't. Here we go. It's 1st and 10 to start the third quarter. Why does Michigan have the ball? Did I miss something? Did they turn the ball over? Did they turn the ball over to start the half? What's going on here? Or is that a replay? That might have been a replay. The biggest concern I'm having right now, if I'm Washington, I'm trying to get my. The biggest concern I have is your star running back is hurt. What? They already threw an interception? Oh, God, now Corum's off to the races. 1st down, Michigan. Bad start. I missed that. I was reading the damn weather forecast. I didn't even realize the game was back on. I don't know how I missed that. All the way down to about the 10-yard or 15-yard line. Penix is hurt. Oh, no. Game over then. If Penix is hurt, that's game over. 1st and 10 from the 16. Flags all over the field. And that's going to be a Michigan. They're rowing the boat. Michigan's rowing the boat. Back them on up. Back them on up, Jack. First and 15 now. Blake Corum in at running back. Now they're backed up to the 21. And he gives it to Corum. Runs into a wall of fluffy dogs. Got maybe a yard or two out of that. It's going to be 2nd down and 13. Hopefully Penix is all right. From the 19-yard line. 2nd and 13. Flags down again. They might be rowing that boat again. Another false start. Rowing the boat. Rowing the boat. Going backwards. All hairball. Back-to-back penalties against Michigan. The ankle didn't look good. I gotta hope he's all right. That's 2 ankle injuries now for Washington. But Johnson and Penix. McCarthy batted down to the line of scrimmage. And Washington falls on it, but they're going to say it was incomplete, which it was. So 3rd and 18. I'm assuming they're going to bring out the field goal unit here. You got to get Washington's defense has really stepped it up here, but they're not getting much help from the offense at this point, and they're starting to drop like flies. 3rd and 18. Why did I think it was 4th down? 3rd down and 18. From the 24, McCarthy back to throw, under pressure, throws it, caught, but hit immediately. So they're going to mark it right at about the 20 with forward progress. And they'll bring the field goal unit out now. Rich says, I'm a Big Ten hater till I die. Well, hopefully that's a long time, buddy. I don't want you to die anytime soon, right? So hopefully you're a Big Ten hater for the next 70 years, buddy. All right, 31-yard field goal attempt here. and right down the middle, right into the All-State hands. So, terrible start. I mean, you couldn't really imagine a worse start for Washington to start the second half. Turnover, quarterback hurt, along with your running back, and then give up a field goal there. So 20-10 now. I guess we'll see what's going on with Penix here in a second. If he's able to go, and if he is able to go, exactly how, what he's going to look like. Die? Are we all going to die? Yeah, we're definitely all going to die. Hopefully no time soon, though. Every day above ground is a great day as far as I'm concerned. Jack says, I hope we don't go to the Big Ten. Who's your team, Jack? Are you a Florida State fan? The way you're talking makes me sound like you're either a Florida State fan or a Clemson fan. My opinion on that is I'd rather go to either one of those two conferences than stay in the ACC. But if I had to pick, I'm definitely picking the SEC between the two. But, Clemson, all right. You know what they say, if you got haters, you must be doing something right. An avid SEC all the way with some Clemson sprinkled in, being from Spartanburg like Tyler. Oh. Well, first of all, look, it just makes it makes more sense for the Florida States and the Clemsons to go to the SEC just geographically, and also the culture of the programs and the fan bases, I think, fit better in the SEC. But the days of geography mattering in college football are long gone. I mean, we see that with what's going on with the Big Ten. I mean, they're getting West Coast teams, and so I'd rather go to the SEC. Pete, glad you actually entertain with the game. Some of these live streams are trying to entertain like Taylor Swift. Yeah, I'm not Taylor Swift. I can't. I'm not good looking. I can't sing. And I guess that's it. Some people don't even think she's good looking, so there is that too. Do you want that gator smoke? Yeah. I would love that gator smoke. First of all, there is no such thing as gator smoke. It's more like a smoldering ember at this point. Big Ten going to be national once they get Florida State. They're already national. They went national when they went out to the West Coast and got those Pac-12 teams. South Carolina could compete in the Conference USA. Barely. They could barely compete in the Conference USA, but they could. And the whole thing about nobody wants Clemson because there's already a team in the South Carolina and the SEC. There's two teams now with Texas joining in the SEC from Texas. There's two teams from Alabama. Two teams in one state and one conference has no. I don't even know why people say that. It doesn't make any sense. All right, 1st and 10. Washington it has their back against the wall. Well, they've had their back against the wall all game, but now they really have it against the wall. We'll see what Penix looks like here. Empty backfield. Johnson comes in at running back. From the 25, Penix hands the ball off to Johnson. Up the middle. Fights his way for about 4 or 5. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Yeah, I never got that argument about about Clemson being in South Carolina. It doesn't make any sense. Especially now with the expansions going on. All that's out the window. 2nd down and 6. Quick pass, and it works by Penix. Complete for a 1st down. Fluffy dogs. Yeah. Let's go. 11 minutes and 20 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter. Look, here's the bottom line. The SEC would love to have Clemson and Florida State for that matter. Those are two ginormous football brands, and that's what drives all these sports. It is what it is. The Big Ten would be lucky to have them too. 1st and 10. Penix dumps it off to the running back. He's got room to run. Makes a couple guys miss. He's got room to run across the 50. Puts his head down. 1st down, Fluffy Dogs. All right, come on, Washington, let's go. We got some fire going on now. Flag down, though. We'll see who this is against. They can be crybabies all they want. They're still a huge football brand. And the penalty is against Michigan. Michigan's rowing the boat forwards. The wrong way. That's going to be 15, too. That's a 15-yard penalty there.
You have to try this.
What is this? Come here.
It's Brian.
Y'all say what's up to Pete Jr. Jr. Or Repeat, as they call him. What is this?
It's Brian.
Is this Deion Sanders' brand? Is this Deion Sanders' brand?
No, it's Logan Paul's.
Logan Paul?
And KSI.
Who's Logan Paul?
A YouTuber.
A YouTuber?
And a
Man,
boxer.
get out of here.
But you gotta try it though.
No, I don't want it. I'm good. Thank you, bud. All right, 2nd down and 10 now. Let's go Washington. All right, Washington from the 34-yard line. Low snap, hands the ball off, and Washington has finally figured out to put somebody other than Johnson in there at running back, but he got about 2 yards out of that. If you ask Sankey, he would rather have Clemson over the Vandercocks. Well, of course they would. Listen, the Gamecocks are the laughingstock of college football, not just the SEC. I mean, they're right up there with Vanderbilt. Hell, Vanderbilt's had more success over history than they have, and that's saying something. 3rd and 8. From the 32. Penix passes it, completes to the tight end, but he only got about 3 yards out of that. Now it's decision time. Decisions to make here for Washington. It's going to be 4th down and 3 or 4 yards. I say you got to go for it here. I'd go for it. 4th and 4. No, what are they doing? Come on, man. Go for it. Grady Gross. For the 45-yard field goal attempt, I think they should go for it here, but they're going to kick it. The kick is up, and it looks like it will be good. Yes. So they do score. They're matching field goals with Michigan here in the second half so far. Back to a 7-point game. 13-20. B. Bean says take the 3. I think they should have went for it. I really do, especially trading for the Gamecocks, Clemson, and the SEC is progress too. Yeah. You know who doesn't want Clemson to join the SEC is South Carolina. I mean, really, they're the only ones. I think that, I mean, be honest with yourself. Like any other fan base, whether you're Georgia, Florida, Auburn, Alabama, any other one, would love to have Clemson in the SEC. The only ones that don't is South Carolina. Clemson probably ends up in the SEC. Question is when? Are we talking 3 years from now, or are we talking, 10 years from now? Probably more likely closer to 10 years. Unfortunately. I hope it's not 10 years, because with the amount of money, the difference between the money and... Put out your hand. The difference between the money in the SEC and the ACC right now is and the Big Ten is ridiculous. I bet my car Clemson will leave before 10 years. What kind of car you got? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. We'll know more about it once we see the conclusion of this court case between Florida State and the ACC. That'll be a big deciding factor. But I hope you're right. If it were up to me, they'd leave tomorrow. All right, back in Houston.
It's for you. It's for
I don't want it, buddy. Thank you. Back in Houston, after the field goal, we got a 7-point game here. Michigan to receive the kickoff. What is this yellow flag? Why do people have to make the American flag into all kind of different colors? I never understand that. You got the blue for the police, the red for the firemen. Now Michigan's got one, a yellow and blue one. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not America's team. Stop it with that. Stop. You know what that is? That's bullshit. They're not America's team.
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
All right, inside of 9 minutes, and the kick is up. And it's going to be a touchback. What's up, Edward? Michigan is winning game control. Yes, they are. They've been winning game control of the entire game so far. The fact they're only up by 7 is actually pretty shocking. Yeah, there's only one American flag. Everyone tries to make their own out of it. All right, we'll get our looky here at Michigan from their own 25-yard line. Come on, Washington. We need a turnover here. I've been saying that the whole game, but we haven't seen it yet. 1st and 10. They're going to give it to Edwards. Edwards bounces out to the right and gets about 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 5 coming up. And where's Corum at? Edwards is still in at running back from the 29-yard line. And he gives it to Edwards again. Edwards hit in the mouth, short of the 1st down by about 2 or 3 yards. Good defense there by the Fluffy Dogs. 3rd and short coming up, about 3rd and 3. South Carolina had a different flag on April 12th, 1860. Well, it's 2024, sir. 1861 is completely irrelevant. 3rd and 2. And they give it to Corum. Corum taken down for a yard loss. Great defense there by the Fluffy Dogs. 7.5 minutes left. 4th down, punting situation. Let's go. Come on, Huskies. Let's make this a game. They figured out a way to stop the run, and that's huge because J.J. McCarthy can't hit the broadside of a barn with a football. That was huge for Washington. 3 and out. Hopefully they can get some good field position here on this punt. Better off block the punt would be better. The punt is up. And it's a good punt. Fair catch. Oh, wait, come on. That should be an interference, but it wasn't. They didn't call it. All right, so decent field position right around the 32-yard line for the Washington Huskies. Come on, Washington, let's go. What's up, Jamie? Great game. Go Washington. Hate them Wolverines. Love to see them up against the 2019 Clemson Tigers. You mean the 2018 Clemson Tigers? I know what you're saying. The 2019 championship game, but it was the 2018 season. I know what you meant by that, but yeah. One of the best teams in history. McCarthy, definitely the weak link on Michigan. I heard Kiper over the weekend say he's a late first, early second. No, what? What? Jesus Christ.
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
He is not a first-round pick. What is going... Mel Kiper, I don't know what he's doing. There's no way somebody's taking him in the first. First of all, this year's quarterback class is absolutely loaded. There's zero chance he goes either one of those things. There's no way. He's a third or fourth round pick at best. I'll tell you right now, if my favorite team is drafting, I wouldn't want to draft him at all, let alone in the second round. Kiper smoking that good, yeah. Yeah. Mel Kiper might have the best job in all of sports. I'm not kidding. Him, not just him and all those draft guys. Todd McShay. I'm sure there's the other ones too. Those are like the two most well-known ones. But they're, you know what they are? They're weathermen. Let me tell you something. If you could transport Pigskin Pete back to grade school, I would do everything in my power. I would become a meteorologist. You can be wrong every freaking day about the weather. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Same thing with Mel Kiper and Todd McShay. The only job on the planet, you can be wrong every day and nobody cares. They're weathermen. Yeah, weathermen are wrong every day. And they've got multi-million-dollar Doppler radars and shit, and they're still wrong. I guess they don't have a draft Doppler radar for Mel Kiper to look at. Got Stephen A. Smith up here in the box here. Talk about someone who doesn't know anything about college football. Stephen A. Smith is the poster child of that. They throw him on TV and force him to talk about college football. He has no idea about it at all. 1st and 10. Penix throws it, caught by the tight end inside the 30 or at the 31-yard line. 2nd down coming up. I have no idea why they draft. Are you talking about the Falcons? Well, because of the Falcons. That's why. Second down and 5. From the 31. Penix. Complete in the flat. You got room to run. Go. All the way across the 40-yard line, 1st down, fluffy dogs. Washington's, come on now. It's not like a huge momentum shift, but there's a little bit of a shift here. So you're saying there's a chance. Yes, I'm saying there's a chance. Thank you. So you're saying there's a chance, Pete. There's a chance. 1st and 10 Huskies. The one I can't stand is Feinbaum, yeah. Penix, I don't know who the hell he was throwing that to, the imaginary man over there on the sideline, I guess. Anyway, incomplete, 2nd down coming up, 5.5 minutes left in the 3rd. B. Bean says, I hate dogs. What kind of person hates dogs? What's wrong with you? Did you get attacked by a dog or something? You got PTSD? That's probably what happened. 2nd down and 10. From the 42. Penix back to pass again. He's got all day. Throws it deep. That was anticlimactic. Oh, I don't know who the hell he was throwing that to. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Pete, don't forget, if you're a weatherman, don't act like you can't stand up in 29. Well, I am a better weatherman. Pete Cantori is the best weatherman that's ever lived. So, 3rd and 10. Oh no, it's gonna be flags. Oh no, they're rowing the boat. That's gonna be a false start, I think. They're rowing the boat. Washington's rowing the boat. They finally get some. I spoke too soon. I said they had momentum going. Now it's 3rd and 10 and they're rowing the boat. That's no good. 3rd and 15 now. I didn't have a lawn mowing business, but you're close. But yeah, I got tore up. That dog it wanted to kill me. That's for sure. It got me good. That's for sure. I'm still not scared of dogs though. 3rd and 15. Penix back to pass. Throws it down the right sideline. He's got a guy. Oh my God. Incomplete. Reached out for the one-handed catch. Didn't come down with it. I'm not going to blame Penix too much for that. First of all, that should have been a pass interference on Johnson. Of course, they didn't call it. But that should have been a PI. That's the second one of those that they've missed. These ACC refs are terrible. Yeah, another missed call there. That's 2 of them. Washington punts it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did they run into the kicker? Did they run into him? Of course, no flag again. What are these we go all season, these refs, anytime you look at somebody the wrong way, they throw a flag. They must have those flags glued to the inside of their pocket tonight. Good God almighty. They won't throw anything. I'm not complaining. I do like the fact that they let them play, but that's not consistent with what they do 99% of the time. What's up, Lester? Am I tan enough for you today, buddy? Humphrey Billy says, Pete, Washington has this game now. I don't know if we're watching the same game. I don't know if we're watching the same game. I wouldn't say Washington has the game now. But they are still in it. What's up, Lisa? Yeah, let's go Huskies. The ironic thing about Michigan calling themselves America's team is everybody in America is rooting against them. It's the opposite of America's team. All right, come on, Washington. So Washington's done a pretty good job here, starting about halfway through the second quarter of shutting down the run game, which they couldn't stop at all at the beginning of the game. So hopefully that continues because J.J. McCarthy, like I said, he's not. J.J. McCarthy is not going to win this game. He just has to not lose it. If I'm Michigan, I stick to the script. Corum and Edwards, I would ride them till the end of the game. I'd rather hand the ball off to them and let them and still force Washington to stop them. That's what I would do. If Michigan wins, the only joy I'll get out of it are all the depressed Buckeyes on X. Well, yeah, now John is looking for the silver lining. Yeah. Not only the depressed Buckeyes, the Notre Dame fans, I think Notre Dame fans might hate Michigan just as bad as Ohio State does, or pretty damn close. Lester, if you're from Michigan, there's zero chance that you have a better tan than me. There's zero chance. You're probably so white you're clear. The sun only comes up for about 3 hours a year in Michigan, which is why everyone's so depressed. Well, that and you've had a shit football team for 30 years. We all hate Notre Dame and Michigan. Yeah. All right. So this has been somewhat of a defensive game here in the second half. A couple of field goals, that's it. 20-13. Michigan does have the field, Washington does have the field position advantage here, all the way down at the 7. And they're going to give it to Corum, and goes nowhere, loses a yard. So, Washington continues to hone in on the run successfully. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Lester's obsessed with my tan. 2nd down and 10. From the 7. Gives it to Corum again. Corum got about a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming up. What's up, Chantastic? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, great game so far. Third down and 8 officially is what they're saying. This is huge 3rd down for Washington. This would flip the field position big time if they're able to stop them here. From the 8. They got Edwards in at running back. McCarthy back to pass. He's got a lane up the middle. Get him! Holy shit! Oh my God! All the way up to the 30-yard line. Well, so much for that. Washington needed to stop him there bad. You let McCarthy run for 25 yards on you. A 25-yard run for McCarthy. 1st down, Wolverines. So much for field position. McCarthy's going to keep it again. Hell, he's running better than Corum. Another 1st down. 35 yards on 2 plays for McCarthy on the ground. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. 1st and 10, Michigan. Now they're moving the ball on the ground with the quarterback instead of the running backs. They fooled him there. Hell, they fooled me too. I thought he handed the ball off originally. $40 rushes for 1st down, most among Big Ten quarterbacks. Yeah, well, I ain't saying much. You know, that's like saying you're the skinniest guy at a fat convention. And they give it to Edwards. Edwards gets about 3 yards. Yeah, this game is unpredictable, isn't it? You'd have to shave your back. Oh, God, that sounds disgusting. Not many penalties. Well, almost all the penalties have been. Well, there was one personal foul penalty. I know that against Michigan. Everything else has been false starts. I think there hasn't been. Well, there was one pass interference call too. 2nd and 7. Oh my God! Big hit. A loss of 4 yards. Helmet comes off. I would attempt to say what his last name is, but there's no way I could pronounce that without sounding like a complete and total moron, which isn't hard for me. I do that daily. Big play there for Washington, though. All the way back at the 40-yard line, 5-yard loss on the play. I don't know who's winning the turnover battle because they both had a shitload of false starts. I would say Washington probably winning the turnover battle. I mean, not the turnover battle, the penalty battle. That's what I meant. There's been no turnovers at all, so it's tied. 3rd and 10. McCarthy dumps it off to Wilson. Wilson's got room to run. They push him out of bounds right around the 50. 4th down, 1 minute and 15 seconds left. We'll see what Michigan decides to do here. I'm assuming with the lead at midfield, they're going to punt it here. I don't know why they would go for it, but they might. Sven Kreuzberg says a boring game. I don't know. I don't think it's boring at all. I don't know what you're watching. Oh, whoa, what a bounce from Michigan. The ball looks like it's about to bounce into the end zone. It bounces backward. Hell, the ball rode the boat. Oh, good punt there by Michigan. Penn, Washington, all the way down around the 10-yard line. Yeah, 4:19 a.m. Yeah, maybe you are just tired. All right, come on, Washington, let's go. I still can't believe that, from what I've seen, it's a 7-point game right now. This game should actually be tied, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Ifs and buts, candy and nuts, every day be Christmas, that whole thing. 1st and 10, Washington from the 11. Johnson in at running back. Penix throws it over. Another missed throw to a wide open receiver. That's 3. Not 1, not 2, 3 wide open receivers that Michael Penix has missed tonight. Very uncharacteristic. He's lucky that was about to be an interception too. He's lucky that wasn't intercepted. But just what a terrible pass. That was terrible. 2nd down and 10. Penix back to pass again. Throws a short pass to the tight end. Caught. And he's going to get a 1st down and more. 1st down, Fluffy Dogs. Tight end's having a hell of a night tonight. I got to look up his stats. Yeah, he needs to calm down. You're right. It's like I understand at the start of the game, your adrenaline's pumping, national championship, but we're almost in the 4th quarter now. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter, by the way. 1st and 10. Hell, the 3rd quarter is going to end right now. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter there. They're going to let time run out. Everybody put your 4s up. Is that what they do, right? Put your 4s up. Put your 4s up. 4th quarter here. We got a hell of a game. What would make this game better is if Washington scored right now. That would make the game even better. Panic quarter. Well, panic quarter for you, Michigan man, not me. I'm not panicking. I took the day off. I can sleep all day. That's great. I've got to monitor 8-year-old virtual learning tomorrow probably. Virtual learning is the stupidest. That's an oxymoron, by the way. You can't. First of all, virtually doing anything means you're not doing it. By definition. Virtual learning. Whoever thought that up needs to be slapped. Virtual learning. Don't forget the way Penix won the game against. Look, Washington's done this all year. This isn't the first time that they've been down, but they've found a way to win every game. I hope that's true tonight too. We'll see. South Carolina school is canceled tomorrow for inclement weather. So is Georgia, apparently. Almost every time they cancel school like a day early for the weather, it never is as bad as they say it's going to be, you know. I have a Michigan man neighbor. If Washington wins, I'm buying a Washington flag and putting it in his yard. What's up, Mr. Duggar? Detailer, I like your style, sir. Troll your neighbor. What's up, Mr. Duggar? Hey, everybody loves Mr. Duggar, and Mr. Duggar loves everybody. Mr. Duggar's the man. All right, come on, Washington. Somebody did correct me from earlier. Somebody said, who's winning the turnover battle? Yeah, there was one interception. I forgot about that. But really, in the grand scheme of things, the amount compared to most games that we see, not that many penalties. And not a lot of turnovers so far. So it's been a pretty clean game for the most part, outside of mostly false starts. We used to have a South Carolina fan that lived next to. Oh, this was the trifecta for me. He was an NC State grad. You know how I feel about NC State. I hate NC State. And his son went to South Carolina. We pissed him off so much he moved. We actually ran him out of this neighborhood. I'm not even kidding. Boy, he hated us. All right, here we go. Second down to start the fourth quarter. Second down and 7. Let's go, Huskies. From the 26. Penix throws a quick pass. Caught. He's going to be about 3 yards short. 3rd and 3 coming up. Lester, put down the crack pipe, sir. Third and 4, officially. We got the tight end here at running back. What's going on with the run? We got a fullback going on here? Back to 1988, they got a fullback in here. And they throw it to him. Oh, he missed it. What the... How many times are you going to miss it? Either he misses it or they drop it. There's no way, like, the passing game for Washington is a shell of its normal self tonight. That was not on Penix. That was on him. That was on number 8. That was a first down too, bro. You got to catch that, man. Ah, dang, son. Oh, they're not going to make this easy, are they? Well, the punt is up on 4th and 4, and it's a terrible punt. Oh, but it takes a Washington bounce. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It actually ended up being pretty good, all the way down to the 16-yard line. The way it came off his foot, I thought it was a terrible punt, but it went further than I thought. They didn't even have anybody back there to receive it. Jim Donovan wasn't much better, but Rick broke my heart over both of them. I'd rather get blown out to lose at the buzzer when it counts. Hard to explain. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, he just, yeah, you're right. He took his eye off the ball. Those little type of plays in a game like this would make all the difference. I mean, you count up the missed pass in the end zone in the first drive for Washington. That was 6 points off the board. That was on Penix. Then the wide open receiver, that was another 6 points that he missed. There was nobody around him. If he hit that receiver, he was gone. And then this, I mean, Washington has left a lot of points on the board in this game. I hope Dabo puts nuts on the chopping block and gets it done next year. We already did. He already fired a couple of guys. And he made great hires, too. We'll see how that... I don't have any issues with the coaching staff at Clemson right now. I think the coaching staff is solid, honestly. The issue right now, the big worry is some of the holes that need filled that aren't going to get filled in the transfer portal. But that's been that way for several years now. It's nothing new. Dabo doesn't have a problem firing people. Moment too big. Yeah. We need a turnover here. What I've been saying that the whole game. We need a turn. Washington needs a turnover. So far, one of the best years we've had in the 4-team playoff. 2 great first-round games, and so far a good national championship. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, we haven't seen any blowouts, which is rare, right? Almost every year there's at least one blowout in the playoffs and or the national championship game. So, yeah. That's all about to come to an end, though, when we go to 12 next year. Believe me, there'll be multiple blowouts in the playoffs next year. All right. What is he doing? Yoga? What's going on here? We got McCarthy's out there meditating on the goalpost. The hell is going on? I got news for you. Meditating ain't gonna make you pass the ball better. Might make you a better person. It ain't gonna help your passing ability though. Yeah, I agree. I think the 12 game will be fun from a viewer standpoint. All right, 1st and 10 Michigan from the 16-yard line, up by 7 over the Fluffy Dogs. I thought he caught it. Incomplete. Nobody in this game wants to catch a pass, that's certain. That is for sure. Both teams dropping passes left and right like it's their job. That was actually a good pass by McCarthy, which is rare. So McCarthy sends you a good pass like that on the run, you got to catch that. So that was almost the exact same situation we just saw with Washington running back. He just took his eyes off the ball, looking to run after the catch there. 2nd down and 10, 13 and a half minutes left. What's up, Parker? Hands the ball off to Corum, and Corum's going to fight his way for about 4 or 5 yards. That's probably his best run of this half. Corum didn't have a very good 3rd quarter. If Penix wants to win this matchup, he better hurry it up. Well, he's running out of time. 3rd down and 6. A huge 3rd down here for the Fluffy Dogs. Come on, we need to stop here, Washington. Yes, I'm rooting for Washington. I've got money on the game. Don't hate on your boy. All right. 3rd and 6. McCarthy, under pressure, rolls out to his right, looking downfield. He's going to keep it. Get his ass. Oh, he stumbles and falls on his head. He fell on his head. Second natty we got was 1942, yeah. All right. Well, he tripped over his own feet. The turf monster got him. He did one of these deals. He looks like me trying to run the 40-yard dash. That's how I look. That's how it ends up, too. What's up, Al from Hanahan? What's up, man? He's a local guy here. All right, the punt is up. And he's going to try to return it, hit immediately, all the way back at the 32-yard line. All right, let's go Washington. They're going to take over. 11 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the game. Down by 7. It is crunch time, baby. Come on, Penix. Time to get it together. Who is going to win? Washington's going to win. Damn it. Yeah, can we please tie the game up? And we got Al here. He's a local Charlestonian, like myself. Well, I don't know where he's from, but he's in Hanahan. Am I sure? Of course I'm sure. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. But I'm wrong most of the time, so there is that. Jack says no tie. We don't want to tie at the end of the game, but in order to for Washington to win, they first have to tie it since they're down by 7. Oh, from Chester. Neither of these teams are elite. Jay.
People are like, oh, dude, you fucking roasted or you roasted.
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
How dare you? How dare you?
How many teams are elite, Jay? Jay thinks the only elite team is Georgia. That's his problem. And Huffer Billy Paul, too, apparently. I would say that 2 teams are 14-0 are elite. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. The interesting thing to me was that Dooley was an Auburn grad and Pat Dye, Auburn's coach, was a Georgia grad. Yeah, you see that all over sports. Like Dabo's an Alabama grad, and his 2 biggest wins of his career are against his alma mater. Pete, I remember you saying a few years back that Nebraska would win a natty before Michigan. Did I say that? I don't remember saying that, but I believe you. Guess what, Caleb? They still might. We'll see what happens here. I probably said that to piss off Michigan fans, and it probably worked too. I say a lot of things. Don't listen to what I say. You should know that by now. 1st and 10, Washington from the 33. Penix throws it, caught. Oh, again, another drop pass. How many more drop passes do we have to watch? Oh my God. Hit him right in the hands, bro. You got to catch that. Oh, man. Penix is not getting any help, man. 2nd down and 10. Penix back to pass again. Throws it deep. Wobbly ball. Got it wide open. Caught finally. All the way down to the 35-yard line. 1st down. Fluffy dogs. Here we go. Let's go. Flag. Oh, shit. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Ah, dang it. Rowing the boat. They're rowing the boat. They're rowing that boat. I'm going the wrong way. Ah, dang, man. Turning into a 4th quarter Stetson Bennett. God dang. They're going backwards now. 2nd down and 20 from the 23-yard line. Penix back to pass again. Throws a short pass, and he is absolutely pancaked immediately. Got maybe 2 yards out of that. 3rd and 18 coming up. There's not enough beer to make me okay, Lester. You should know that by now too. 3rd and 18. Inside of 11 minutes now. Boy, Washington can't catch a break. From the 25. Penix back to pass. Another short pass. He's got room to run up to the 35. Still well short of the first down, though. I don't know why every time they're on 3rd and long, they throw these short passes. I just don't get it. Yeah, see? You heard Mrs. Peete? She said what I said. She's smart. 4th and 9. Obvious punting situation coming up here. Fourth and the moon. Inside of 10 minutes now. We haven't seen a trick play or a fake of any sort, and we're not going to see one now. The punt is up. Fair catch called for at the 29-yard line. We need a turnover here. Come on, fluffy dogs. We need a turnover. This game is stressful. I'm not even a fan of either one of these teams, and I'm stressed out. What did Nate say this time? Nate, what are you doing in here? You causing trouble again? You're a perpetual troublemaker. Yeah, I'm getting stressed out. I'm not going to lie. Inside of 10 minutes now. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts, by the way, if you're wondering. The good news for Washington, if there is any, is that Michigan has had a hard time moving the football the entire second half. That's what happens when you bet money? Yeah, you're right. I should know better. Mrs. Peete needs to settle down. You'll scare. Yeah, you're gonna scare the cat. The cat's used to it. Oh. Why'd you allow me out like that? She didn't know I bet money on the game. Yeah, I got Washington at +5 though, so I don't even need them to win. I just needed them to lose by less than 5. Make sure you all join the join and support our boy Pete. Yeah, you do that. There's a join button down below. You can join the join. It has been entertaining, though. I know most people like to see high-scoring games, you know, and today's college football, if it's not 50-45, people say it's a bad game. I don't mind defensive games one bit. To me, it's just as entertaining as when they score a lot. But based on the amount of drop passes and or missed passes by the Washington offense tonight, they should be leading this game right now. Again, they've left at least 14 points on the board. So you need to see Michigan get a field goal and give up a prevent touchdown to cover. Yes, that would work. Pete is big money. No, I'm not. That's fake news. That is fake news. All right, 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. McCarthy over the middle, caught. Oh, shit. Here we go. Off to the races. All the way down inside the 30-yard line. 50-yard pass play by the tight end. Yep. Finally, somebody caught a pass, though. We haven't seen that in a while. Everyone seems to be dropping these passes tonight. 1st and 10 from the 30. And they give it to Corum, and Corum's going to get about 3 or 4 on first down. 9 minutes left in the game. That was that was a big ouch. Yeah. Yeah, another missed hold call. If I'm Washington, I'm just going to hold and interfere. I mean, these refs aren't calling anything tonight. It does seem one-sided, though. Michigan seems to be the team getting away with most of the holding. All right, 2nd down and 7. McCarthy rolls out to his right under pressure, dumps it off to Wilson, and Wilson gets a first down Wolverines, 8.5 minutes left, up by 7 and driving in the red zone. Dr. Cortez Smith, 3 more touchdowns before the game. Do you have, doctor, you must have bet the over. Doctor bet the over, I think. All right, from the 15, 1st and 10 Wolverines. Inside of 8 minutes now. And they get the ball to Corum, and Corum's going to get about 3 down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up. A touchdown here by Michigan would be devastating for Washington. It would be devastating. A field goal would be somewhat manageable, but a touchdown would be devastating. 2nd down and 8. Second down and 7 from the 12. Gives it to Corum. Corum looking for a lane. He got it. Touchdown, Michigan. Yeah, that's probably ball game right there. That's probably ball game right there. That's probably going to do it. Devastation. The doctor's happy though. He needs 3. He needs 2 more touchdowns. He might get it too. Still 7 minutes left. Yeah, Penix do something. Look, Washington's going to lose this game now, and they just made too many mistakes. Too many missed passes by Penix. Too many drop passes by the receivers and the running backs. They didn't show up with their A game tonight. You got to give them credit. For the majority of the second half, they played really well defensively. But they just gave up too many big plays, especially in the first quarter. 27-13 now. What do I need to win my bet? At this point, I've given up on Washington winning. What do I need to win my bet? How do I need this to play out to win my bet? Well, I could start with a touchdown here. A touchdown well, I guess a field goal wouldn't do me any good either, would it? Yeah, a touchdown and a field goal would. Yeah, a touchdown and a field goal would do it for me. Yeah, here. You're winning yours. Another crap game, pig. Another crap game, pig the dirt. What?
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What he said. Maybe you can push if Harbaugh's crazy ass find a way to take a safety while running out the clock. Oh. Come on, Washington. Lose by less than 5. We just got done talking about how it was a good game. Now it's not anymore. All of a sudden, I think at some point well, now that's a whole different discussion. Is if Michigan wins, will the championship eventually be vacated? Maybe. It might be, but it's going to take a couple of years. And that won't give me my money back either. Looking like I'm about to lose money if I don't get these last 2 touchdowns. Yeah, probably me and you both, buddy. Yeah, me and you both. Words, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even know what you're saying. I wanted Washington, but the defense was my money. Take the trophy from Michigan and give it to Georgia. You're starting to sound like Hufferbilly Paul. Cheaters. Yeah, I said it. Well, you said it, and so did everybody else. Might as well start crying now. No. I'm not crying over somebody. I'm a Clemson fan. I've done plenty of crying. I'm a seasoned crier. A professional one, too. All right. So Washington needs not only to score here, but they need to do it quick, fast, and in a hurry, which they haven't been able to do all. I mean, every point they've gotten, they've had to scrap for. There's been no such thing as quick, fast, and a hurry scoring for Washington the whole game. But, hey, we've seen crazier things happen. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left. This is it right here. This is really it. There's no punting. If you're Washington, you're in 4-down territory for the rest of the game. You may as well go ahead and send your punter back to the locker room. He's done for the night. If you're Washington, from the 25, Penix throws it, caught at the 30, and he's rowing that boat, and he's fighting. They'll give him the forward progress here and mark it down right around the 29, I think. Inside of 7 minutes now. Clock ticking. Tick, 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 tock. 2nd down and 6. From the 29. Penix, back to pass, throws it deep down the right side. He's got a guy wide open, caught inside the 30, all the way down to the 26. 1st down, Fluffy Dogs. Uh-oh. Are we watching a comeback in the making? I don't know. Let's go. Let's go. I'm actually surprised at how fast this game has gone. You know why? There hasn't been a single review. This might be a record. There hasn't been a single play reviewed that I can remember in this entire game. Flag. Oh, shit. Are they rowing the boat already? They just got a big play. Are they rowing the boat? Oh, they're rowing the boat. They're rowing the boat. They're rowing the boat. They're going backwards. Somebody forgot to tell them this is football. You're supposed to go forwards, not backwards. Washington wants to, yeah, they're playing like they want to lose, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Boy, they have shot themselves in the foot so many times they got no toes left. They're like Jay Shipes. They got no toes left. 1st and 15. Penix under pressure. The hell was he throwing that to? The hell was that? Boy, he's off tonight. That was terrible. He had a guy open again. That's number 4. That's number 4, wide open, missed pass. Look at this guy, wide open. That's a 1st down. What in the hell are we watching? That is not the same Michael Penix we've seen all season. He's having a hell of a hard night tonight. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left. Rocking the boat. Hell, rowing the boat, rocking the boat. They're about to capsize that boat in a second. 2nd down and 15. Oh, no. What was that? What is going on? He is playing terrible right now. I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words, and that is very rare for me. Looks like Jalen Milroe. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, it looks like Jalen Milroe. Good point. Yeah, except for he's not running. At least Jalen Milroe can run. 3rd and 13. Like I said, this is 4-down territory, so you don't need all 13 yards here, but you need to do something. Penix throws it incomplete to a covered receiver. Oh, God. What do you do here? what's the play here? You're down 14. What do? A field goal, no good, right? You got to go for it. Yeah, field goal, no good. Inside of 5 minutes. Inside of 5 minutes. In 4 minutes and 53 seconds, that's probably game unless they convert here. And we're going to see our first timeout here. Just too many mistakes, man. I don't know what's going on with Michael Penix. I don't. He might be hurt. There's got to be some reason. He is way off tonight. Way off. He's missing short passes, medium passes, wide open receivers downfield. One of his worst performances of the season, and it came on the wrong night, on the biggest stage. The mob got Penix to shave points. Well, that might explain it. This is more frustrating than watching Miami Hurricanes. Well, shit. That tells you that's really bad. I'm going to call everybody I know and tell them it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. I'm not answering. If you call me, I'm not answering. Last time you called me, I answered, and you said something about ordering you prank called me. You said something about a pizza. Flags down everywhere. Penix down. This is going to be against Michigan. What a boneheaded penalty for the Wolverines. Oh, no. Oh, my God. You got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me. Boy, Michigan got away with one there. Michigan got away with one there. Offsetting penalties. Oh, man. Boy, shit, if it ain't your night, it just ain't your night. If it ain't your night, it just ain't your night. 4th and 13 from the 30. Penix throws it. Game over. That's game. That's game. Hell, he might take that to the house. Holy shit. Yeah. Not only am I going to lose my bet, are they going to lose the game? I just definitely lost my bet. Hey, where's Doctor at? Doctor, you might still get the over. They're about to score here. Nate, don't hurt yourself, buddy. Nate, don't hurt yourself, buddy. Wow, Penix just played terrible tonight. Definitely the worst game of the season for him. Not even close. Just awful. That was I don't know, what was he looking at there? He's been throwing it high all night too, and there's just another one. Another open receiver. First and goal, Michigan from the 8. And they give it to Corum, and Corum touchdown. No, they're going to say he's down at the 1. That looked like a touchdown to me. The wheels have fallen off for the Huskies. The wheels have fallen off. Why are you crying? Are you crying out of happiness or out of sadness? Inside of 4 minutes, clock continues to run. 2nd down and goal from the 1 coming up. And they're definitely going to give it to number 2 here. And they do, and touchdown, Michigan. And that is all she wrote, folks. That is all she wrote. It's about to be 34-13 now. Well, it's official. We officially have our 2023, yes, I know it's 2024, but we have our 2023 National Championship team in the books. Congratulations to the cheaters, the Michigan Wolverines, the Fighting Harbaughs. Has any team ever won a national championship when their head coach was suspended for 6 games total in the regular season? Half of the regular season, Jim Harbaugh was suspended. But all they did was win. We won this for the Mall of America. Oh, I thought you said the Mall of America, for all of America. You're not America's team. How dare you?
How dare you?
I'm not sour. But they're still cheaters. So no matter how much, no matter what, they still cheated. We all know it. But congratulations to Michigan. I mean, the undefeated season. What an amazing season for the Wolverines. A bad. You thought it was a bad day for me for losing a bet. A terrible day for Ohio State fans, which is just anytime it's a bad day for Ohio State fans, it's a good day for me. And an equally as terrible day for the Notre Dame fans. So the Ohio State and Notre Dame Twitter ought to be, as the kids say these days, litty. Michigan should have ranked dead last. Was 96? Yeah. 97. That was a split title, I think. Didn't they split a title in 97 with Nebraska? That's right, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's right. Will Harbaugh stick around? Or will he go? A lot of people think he's going to the Chargers. I've heard Chargers, Raiders. If he goes anywhere, it's going to be probably one of those two teams. Or I'm not sure he's going to leave. He's got a contract he hasn't signed yet, a contract offer for 10 years. What is it? $12.5 million a year. $125 million contract. They had 1.5 titles in the last 70 years until this BS. Yeah, that's a fact. They're going to split this one with Bama. Well, once it gets vacated, Alabama will claim the title. Like, that's what Alabama does. So they'll do that. Harbaugh learned sign language. Where's Connor Stallions at? Shit. He's going back to the NFL eventually. Can anybody in the NFL offer him a $125 million contract? I mean, I guess they can, but will they is the question. I don't know. I wish Clemson will get back to winning. Get back to winning titles? Is that what you mean? I mean, they've been winning for a long time. I'm assuming you're talking about winning titles. In that case, I hope so too. Pete, you don't need money. Well, we all need money. What are you talking about? The only people who say they don't need money are rich people, and I'm not rich. Oh, we got our first targeting call of the game. That's a shock. There's a lot of shockers tonight. Usually you see about 100 different replays. We didn't see hardly any. You see several targeting replays. That was the first one of the night. Hardly any penalties called compared to other games. Michigan rode the Stallion all the way to the Natty. Pete doesn't live north of Richmond. Just ask Bobby Durkins. Yeah. I definitely live south of Richmond. I live south of Columbia, too. They could have won without They could not have won without Nate. That's probably a fact. 3rd down and 3. Doctor is hoping for a touchdown here for his over-under bet. 3rd down and 3. Penix caught to no avail. They're going to mark him down a yard short. 4th down. Not that it matters. Does Pigskin switch teams every natty? I don't even know what you're talking about. The only team I pull for if Clemson's not playing the national championship is the team I bet on. Other than that, I could care less. 4th and 1. And they're going to get it across the 30-yard line. This is just getting embarrassing now. Washington left at least 14 points on the board. So Michigan probably would have won anyway. But the game should have been closer than it was. 2nd down and 10. What are you calling timeouts for? Did Harbaugh call a timeout? What's wrong with this guy? There's something wrong with that guy. I think Harbaugh's got CTE. I'm not even lying. I'm not a doctor or anything. What's up? Yeah, go Navy. I should put the future bet on Gamecocks for next year's national championship? No. Hey, Jack, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. And appreciate all of you, too, for hanging out with me this season. And some of you have been around here for years, for the past seasons as well. And now we get to head into the dark off season. Although, in some ways, the off season, well, at least on this channel, I can't speak for every channel, can be even more entertaining than the season itself. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate you. All right, 3rd down and 10. Finally, inside of 2 minutes, Penix throws it incomplete. I don't know who the hell he's throwing that to. 4th down. He looks like a drug user now. Who looks like a drug user? Jim Harbaugh? Yeah, he does. The confetti's about to start falling. If I'm Washington, I want to get the hell off the field. This is it's so hell. I don't even care who wins, and it's painful. Imagine how painful it is for them. Yeah, it's like kicking a dead dog. Well, the idea that you need an elite quarterback to win a national championship, that's false. J.J. McCarthy just won one. Take out Penix. What are they doing? Take him out. Why are you trying to get this guy killed? There's zero reason for him to be in this game right now. Take him out. Dabo needs to work that portal so Pete can get some more content. Yeah, unfortunately for me, that's not going to happen. I'm jealous. All these YouTubers out here, their teams are out here making power moves, getting people from the portal. I'm sitting over here twiddling my thumbs. Waiting. Not going to happen. I gave up on that shit a long time ago, by the way. Almost intercepted again. And that is officially going to do it. Turnover on downs. Traveling Fools gifts a membership. Who gets it? Somebody claim it. Somebody give. Timmy B. Timmy B. Thank you, Tiger Park Raven, for the super chat. Pete, shout out to you for another great season of streams. Looking forward to another entertaining off season. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good time to give a shameless plug to the channel. I do not quit doing shows and videos during the off season. So if you're new here, stick around. Now, I can't say whether or not you're going to enjoy the content of the off season. I'm just telling you there is some. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you there is some. Whether or not you like it is up to you. 1st and 10. Why are they running the ball? Why would they just deal the ball? I don't understand what they're doing. Jim Harbaugh is doing Jim Harbaugh stuff. Just kneel it, man. What does Jim Harbaugh have in his mouth? Either he's got a tumor or he's got a giant wad of gum or some tobacco in there. He looks like a friggin' chipmunk. He might need to go get that checked out. That's not normal. That's not natural. I'm glad you didn't break stuff like jackpot. Did you watch the Gator Bowl stream that I did? I almost broke some shit. Uh-oh, Nate, you're getting it from 6 ways to Sunday, aren't you, buddy? That's what happens when you two-team, Nate. People are going to call you out on it, buddy. Listen, Nate, look, you backed yourself in this corner earlier in the season when Nebraska was confirmed to be terrible. You said you were no longer rooting for Nebraska. You were just going to root for Michigan. Had the tables been different, had been turned, and Nebraska was the one playing right now, and Michigan was shit, you'd be saying the same thing about them. So look, listen, Nate, listen to me. Nate, listen to me. You're a two-teamer. You better just embrace it. You're a two-teamer. Just embrace it, buddy. All right, game is officially over. Congratulations. I'll go ahead and give a standing ovation to the Michigan Wolverines / Cheaters. Won the national championship 15-0. A lot of teams out there don't know what 15-0 is like. A lot of teams, most teams actually, don't know what 15-0 is like. But now Michigan does. Now Michigan does. So congratulations. What a hell of a season we had. Everybody not named Michigan has found some sort of disappointment throughout the season. Some of us more than others. Cough, cough, Clemson fans. Yeah, no, but what a great season. Another one in the books. And also the end of an era. The end of an era. We go to 12 teams next year in the playoffs, so the 4-team playoff is a distant memory. And we'll see how that plays out. Momo says Florida State got screwed. That is true. Florida State did get screwed. I don't care if they lost by 100 to Georgia in the Orange Bowl. They still got screwed. So I agree with him there. Anyway, yeah, Nate, calm down. Congratulations on the win, Nate. I'm happy for you, buddy. I'm happy for you. What's up, Baylor, man? All right, guys. I guess that's going to, as Law Tide would say, that's going to do it from down here. And that's going to do it for the 2023 college football season as well. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the ACC show. And we'll discuss the events of tonight and do a recap on the entire 2023 football season as well. So I hope you can join us for that. I appreciate all of you for showing up and hanging out with us tonight. And all the people that support the show through Super Chats and all that. You guys are amazing and fantastic. If you're new here, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button on the way out. And that's going to be it. Congratulations, Michigan. I'll see y'all tomorrow.